Hello everybody, and welcome back to my hometown. Today it's a beautiful day. Don't necessarily need to be a beautiful day, but I prefer it to do some recording. There's Conrad getting his mail. Neighbor, good friend, it's his dad. Anyway, I'm going up through the town of Woolrich. Kind of give you a different angle of the trees that line Park Avenue. They've been slowly taking them down over the last couple of years. Years ago, they trimmed the lower branches to make it easier to see, and PP&L hacks them away from the power lines as well. So but this is kind of what you will see going up through Woolrich. As you get into what would be considered the town of Woolrich, the actual center of town, you don't see the trees anymore. You come up to the park. It's Woolrich Park there to the right. It's the home of the Little League baseball fields. There is a stop off spot for the Mid-State Trail, which runs down through center of Pennsylvania and is part of the Appalachian Trail, which runs down through the Appalachian Mountains. And I'm going to make a stop here and pause the video. That way you're not just looking. Well, you can look at the park if you want to, but you can find it on Google Maps, Woolrich Park. All right, welcome back. Apologize for that brief interruption. Just kind of doing these ride-alongs as I go. Take you up through. There's our Woolrich Community Church. It been around for a long time. I often wondered if there wasn't an education center in there. I know they house a preschool in there, or they used to house a preschool in there. There's a bowling alley and so forth. Woolrich used to have a community pool, but when budget cuts happened in the early part of the millennium, the 2000s here, they ended up just getting rid of it because there wasn't enough funding to have a lifeguard on duty, which I think is a load of BS, because they could have communicated with the local university for internships from university. But that's just the way it is. This is the upper end of Park Avenue, and it dead ends at the end where the gate is for Woolrich. The trucks that used to come in for Woolrich use this road to go in the back way. And it also leads up to the lodge that is owned by Woolrich, the lodge property. Looks like they're doing some logging back here. Up there you can see the gate. turn around here. Hopefully I don't go in the ditch. Yeah, there's a lot of nice homes back through here. My cousin, during my uncle's first marriage, they lived back in here at my ex-aunt's parents' home, and her dad, Ron, had a pretty good sized woodworking shop, and that's kind of where my uncle, that's this property to the right here, most likely we passed on, you saw on the way up, but they had a secondary house, almost like a guest house, built above their garage, and that was where they resided. And my cousin, after he got back from Iraq, that was where they lived. Then they bought a house in Center County after he became a prison guard at the local state correction facility. Now, when we go back up here by the church, I will take a left on what is known as Main Street in Woolrich. And Main Street takes you past the Woolrich Woolen Mills. That building there, I believe, was part of the Woolrich company. And that small building there that looks like a school, I believe, was the original Woolrich Elementary School. I think at one time it went to 8th grade, but I'm not absolutely positive. Now, if I go past, if I turn right here, there you see the Woolrich sign and the Woolrich company, the offices. I believe they're still running offices out of here, but the factory itself is no longer running. It ceased operation in December of 2018 when they went for holiday break. And that is some of the old storage buildings from way back, and some of the other buildings. As far as the mill building itself, I believe it is empty, but the warehouse spaces on the property have been purchased, and one of the local entrepreneurs is attempting to bring other businesses in to occupy those buildings. They have a building in Beach Creek, which is a local town, kind of in the northwest central part of Clinton County, along the edge of the Clinton County, Center County border. And they have a building in Jersey Shore, which I believe they have found an occupant for. Don't quote me on that. This road here goes up in behind Woolrich and Pine Creek Township. And we're going to go out Dutch Hollow little ways. If I would have went to the left, that is Sulphur Run Road. And I believe Sulphur Run Road brings you out by Pine Creek, which is part of Lycoming County, above Avis, which I had previously mentioned. Puppy dog. Puppy dog. Mostly wooded back through here. Let's make it boring. A lot of homes, recent residential area. Homes being built up in this area. When I was a kid, we used to go back this way and go hunting. Up by the local TV tower. TV tower is associated with what used to be Charles Cable, and I believe that is owned by Comcast now. I believe Dutch Hollow will also bring you out at Pine Creek, but above Sulphur Run. It's been a while since I've been out this way. And growing up in Salona, I know the roads up there a lot better than I do the roads down here. With that, I'm going to pause the video, and I'll pick up when I come to the end of the road. All right, here we are at what is the end of Dutch Hollow Road, and to the left there you can see Pine Creek, which runs all the way up into Potter Township, or Potter County, sorry. Pine Creek is a popular destination for kayakers. It also is followed along by the Pine Creek Rail Trail, which also goes up into Potter County and to the north. And is a popular destination for hikers and bicyclers, because it's the old railroad bed, which they turned into a walking trail, much like the trail down around Ohiopyle State Park in Ohiopyle, Pennsylvania, around the Youghiogheny River. Pine Creek runs into Susquehanna, the west branch of the Susquehanna River, which in turn runs into the main branch down around Sunbury, Pennsylvania. Now up here at this intersection right here is the other end of Sulphur Run Road, which I had previously mentioned, back there at this split. So if I would have turned to left, that is where we would have come out. And this section, Pine Creek almost is almost like a border river, because it traverses the border of Clinton and Lycoming counties a certain way. And there's a few older homes along the creek here, but there's also some newer ones. A few camps. Pardon me. But this road brings you right out by what they call Little Italy. I believe that little section, much like Lizardville, up in Salona, is an offshoot, and it was settled originally by Italian Catholics. And as this is Pine Creek exit, which technically is not part of Clinton County, although I will eventually probably feature some of the local areas of Lycoming County, because the town of Rocktown is a border town over in Nipponos Valley, which the majority of it is in Clinton County, but part of it rests in Lycoming County, and it is mostly via Jersey Shore is the most popular way to get to Rocktown. There's the Lycoming County line. Thanks for joining me on this ride along today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please feel free to throw them in the comments below. I will put links for Woolrich and the Clinton County Historical Society. Sorry about that. And the local Chamber of Commerce, things like that. If there's anything I can change, tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like in the comments below, please. Thumb it up, thumb it down, all that good stuff. Feel free to subscribe. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you again for joining me on my hometown.